Hello, my lovelies. It's Baking Bear Brandy here, or you can call me Alice. I'll answer to that as well, or Alex. That used to be my screen name on Yahoo Messenger, but you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Anyway, wanted to give you a little cosplay update. I have cleaned up my cosplay room. And I've never shown it to anybody except for T-Vlogs. He's been here before. He's spent the night, so he knows what the room looks like. Shout out to T-Vlogs. If you like any of my stuff, check out his channel. And if you like any of his stuff, feel free to check my stuff out. He posts more often than I do. I work a lot. I work about 40 hours a week. When I come home, I'm tired. So yeah, I really don't want to do videos that often anymore. But I still do. I still like doing the vlogging. I still like doing videos. But yeah, I do a lot of cosplaying, mostly. It used to be a baking channel is what I was looking at because I was baking a lot because I didn't have... I mean, I worked, but I didn't have too much going on in my mind to make me mentally exhausted. But now I do. So anyway, I wanted to show you my room and to show you some cosplay pieces I picked up that might be used for future conventions. You might see some of them. I might try some of them on just so you can see what they look like on me. And yeah, I'm actually proud to show you my cosplay room. Here we go. These are some of our pictures and autographs. I haven't met all of them, but Bob has met some of them, so we kind of have a collaboration. And there's one of our Alice and Mad Hatter pictures. Oh, and there's us with Robin Lord Taylor, also known as the Penguin from Gotham. We've met quite a few different people in our cosplaying time. Ooh, there's me. Hi! And yeah, so we have our closet. And yes, we have some sneaks. My makeup kit. I'll show you inside one side of the closet. Most of our costumes are hung up. We do have some that we are recycling. We have our shoes down there, some of our shoes. That's one side. If it'll close. There we go. And now the other side. See, look at all those costumes in there. And then we also have some of our accessories right in those boxes. Let me come over this way and we have a desk that I will soon hopefully be doing my videos on. And it has a chair and you can sit in the chair. Look at this, it's clean. Of course, then we have our window. No biggie there. And yes, we have Five Nights at Freddy's! These are some of the accessories that I got, and I will be showing them to you a little bit later. And there's our furry cosplays. My guitar and my clarinet. I did take karate class for a little while. I didn't get too far in it. I just got to basically the third belt of my karate schooling. There's my little Faye, and she was a puppy. And yeah, now we're back to square one. So sometimes I forget how this camera actually works really well in dark lighting. Yeah. I actually turned off the light back there because it was a little too bright. I'll show you. See, it's not so bad, but when I get closer, it kind of darkens me a little bit, so I went, let's turn it off. Turn it off, and you can see me now. I'm actually brighter. So let me show you one of the first things I got. All the items that you're going to be seeing for the review are going to be in the description below. Feel free to take a look at them. All of them are US sellers, so if you're worried about that, don't worry too much because they're all going to be from US sellers. I do have a couple of pieces not that I'm showing today that are coming from China or from out of states, so that's going to be used for possibly a different video. One of them you've already seen, it's just my normal CL wig. I'm waiting for that to come in, but that's I think one of the last things I've got left. And I only do that because I don't know where my CL wig's at yet. I have to clean some more. Anyway, first item up for grabs. Not up for grabs, just, you know, that I'm going to show you. Okay, so you might notice from some of my previous videos that I actually do Harley Quinn. I do Alice, I do Harley Quinn, CL Phantom Hive, I've done Snake from Black Butler, I've got, well, you've seen the costume closet, I've got a ton of costumes in there. And it's not just me, it's also Hatter, or Bob, my husband. So, as Harley Quinn, I once tried to do my own wrist cuffs. And they didn't turn out the best. They were good for what they were. They were my first thing that I've ever done as far as hand sewing, because I don't know how to use a sewing machine. But I went online and I found these. Can you believe it? I actually found wrist cuffs that'll actually fit my wrists. How cool is that? So now when I do Harley Quinn, I have an awesome piece that'll go with it. Here's the next item. In case you haven't noticed, I'm actually not a very skinny type person, and I love costuming. Well, costuming comes with, well, a lot of clothes that don't fit. So, looking online, I found, yes, it is Halloween costume brand, but they do offer some things for plus-sized women and men. These are Lake Avenue, of course you can see that right there, and they're tights. They're just normal nude tights, and you never know when you're gonna need them. I know if I go somewhere semi-fancy, I don't have any tights to wear, so they should be good. I can't wait to try them out. I'm not gonna try them right now. No, you're not gonna see this. No, carrying on. Following in the same vein of being plus-sized and finding tights that fit, especially around Halloween time, I've got these. These are white ones, and I usually wear those for Alice. There's not really many other cosplays I use the white ones for, but these are black and white striped. Do you know how hard it is to find black and white striped stockings? I have a dark Alice that I do, and this would be good for that because it's black and white. If you've ever seen CL in Wonderland, he wears these. So, and a lot of anime Alices do. I don't know why, but they do these. So, when I do that, I have tights that I can wear. Next item. Okay, so a few years ago, my good friend T-Rav Vlogs helped me out with a costume that I was doing called the Marionette from Five Nights at Freddy's. And I wasn't really sure how to do the stripes on the black costume. I got a black leotard, I found white buttons, and I put them down the front. I got a mask and was able to work with that, but I used masking tape for the stripes. It's for the arms and for the legs. It worked, but that made things a little difficult, especially when they were tight around the arms and the legs. I couldn't really take the whole thing off, so they could eat. So I had to use forks because the fingers were really long. They were probably like out to here long. So that made eating and touching and moving around a little difficult. Granted, if I wanted to do that anyway, I'd have to take half of it off and just be down with my undershirts. I say undershirts, they're regular t-shirts. Anyway, he bought me some socks. Some black and white striped socks. We cut them up so that I could have them on the arms and I could have what I needed on the legs. That's all good and well, but you know how sometimes clothing expires? Expiring by, you know, either you don't know where everything is, or you know, they just wear out. So I found knee-high black and white strap socks. I can't talk. Yeah, so the next time I do marionette or a puppet or whatever you want to call her, him, it, whatever, if I can't find the ones T. Ravlox got me, I've got extras. Now this is something that's not necessarily for me. My husband Bob, he goes by Mad Hatter a lot. But he also, for the sake of argument, is kind enough to do Harry Potter cosplays with me. That's great. I still have to really get a good Harry Potter cosplay. And it's not just Harry Potter himself, it could be any of the characters. I've wanted to eventually do McGonagall as if she was a young teacher, but I haven't gotten around to actually doing it. I've got some accessories and such, but nothing major. Anyway, with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it's always fun to kind of dress up a little bit. They're still normal clothes, so they're not like, you know, actual costumes. But last time we went, we had bought a wig, and yeah, it just really wasn't the right wig for it. So I have a Newt Scamander wig for my husband. Now I'm not going to try this on, this is something for him. But he has the coat, he has the vest, he has a white dress-up shirt that he can wear, and he has the pants. So he's all good there, it's just, you need some accessories. Yes, looking to the camera and looking at the screen is very difficult because you want to make sure you're still in frame. Anyway, this is going to be the next series of pieces that you'll see. So it's all going to be Newt Scamander stuff. And it's really not that much, like maybe 4 pieces. Yeah. Next up, we have the bow tie. See, that's pretty cool right there. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm assuming it's going to be super easy to put on. But, yeah, got the bow tie. We also have a bull truckle. See, look at him. He's actually a pin, so he'll fit on Bob's jacket, kind of like that. This is actually kind of good, so you can actually see him really well. And, yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? And last but not least, he doesn't have to wear it if he doesn't want to, but I got it for the costume just in case he decided to. We have Newt Scamander's. See, there's the monogram right there. Scarf, his Hufflepuff scarf. And it's actually pretty warm, it's made of good quality. And, yeah. See? I guess, you know, in a way, if you were a Doctor Who fan, you could wear this for that too, I guess. I'm not a big Doctor Who fan, so I don't know. But yeah, he's got himself a scarf that he can wear with the Newt Scamander. He also has his own wand, so even though it's not Newt's, he can still use it. We also have a Niffler? Yeah, Niffler. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, so sorry. Speaking of, Newt Scamander is going to come back in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Crimes of Grindelwald, soon. I believe it's November, and I can't wait to go see it. I am a huge Harry Potter diehard fan. I say diehard. I'm not that diehard. I have a trivia game that I just bought. I know half of the trivia, and it goes really in depth. But you can see from T-Ravlog's videos, because I haven't put it up yet, a year ago when we went down to Universal, he had so much fun, and he's not a die-hard Harry Potter fan. He's only seen a few of the movies, and then he goes and he's like, oh my god, I could have spent the whole day, just day one, in Universal Orlando in the Harry Potter stuff, because it was so much fun. I highly recommend going if you are a Harry Potter fan, casual, die-hard, what have you. If you're die-hard, please don't complain about it, because I know there's a lot of things that don't necessarily fit. But I highly recommend going. Okay, so now on to the rest of my stuff, and I'll explain a little why I got what I got. So, you know I do Black Butler cosplays. You know I do Snake, and I do CL Phantom Hive. T-Ravlogs had mentioned at some point, not saying right away, but this isn't me we're talking about, so I'm going to get as many of the accessories and outfit as quickly and as humanly possible. I decided to do Queen Victoria from the second half of the first season, which apparently doesn't exist, but I know I could pull it off-ish. I know I'm not like skinny mini, but I'll post up a picture here. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm going for. But sometimes she carries around a parasol. So I got one. Is that cute? Look at this bag. It came in this bag, and here's the tag. See? There you go. And it took some thinking, but that style is more like Lolita or Gothic type style. So I had to start hunting for that, especially with being a plus-size person. It's hard to find plus-sized Gothic items because they're all skinny. As it is, the Gothic style doesn't necessarily cater to larger women and men. So when I find things that I can wear, I'm going to get them. This is not something you can wear, but I thought it was pretty cool. So the parasol comes with a little charm. It looks like a little handbag. See, that's pretty cool. And check this out. There's that. And there we have it. What do you think? I know. Opening up an umbrella inside indoors is not a good thing. At least that's what they say. They say it's bad luck, but I don't really care. I've done this plenty of times before. I've never had bad luck. So don't let superstition fool you. The inside, if you can't tell, is polka dotted. It's got a little design in there. But the outside is all black. It's got some lacing, you know, and it just looks cute. So when I finally get to do it, I'll be like this. It'll be a good contrast for the next item I'll show you. Now I know her hair isn't exactly curly, it's more wavy, but I like giving the character a little texture, a little depth, than being 100% accurate, because if you did, then it's just boring. I got a wig for this character. I'll try it on here in a second so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so here's the wig. It's got a little curliness to it, a little waviness, so, and I thought that would work out really, really well for her. And the bangs I will have to cut. This really wasn't really that expensive. I think it was like 11 bucks, but it's really good quality. I bought it from the same people that I have my snake wig from, and T-Ravlogs White Rabbit is also the same type of wig, and he can attest that it does give you a lot of wearings. So let me try it on. Okay, so this is what the wig looks like normally, and I can move the hair up front if I so desired. And I know I look absolutely weird right now. I took my glasses off and I don't have my contacts in. So yeah, the bangs are going to be cut so they're a little more like right there so I can see. And yeah, I think it'll work out quite nicely. Here we go. You can see a little bit of the length right here. And let's take a look with the parasol since I have that out. The bangs keep going in my face. Alright, so there you go. See how it's a nice contrast between the parasol and the wig. So it's not going to be too bad. And actually this wig would be really good for those that, well, maybe not this wig, but this style of wig would be good for Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins. Not saying the parasol would, but the wig kind of would. With the curls, probably not, because I think she has, no, she has long hair. I thought she had short. No, she has long hair. But hers is a little bit more of a purplish color, like a lavender. So you could see what they have on there, and I'm sure, I've never done it, but I'm sure you could dye wigs. I'm sure there's tutorials for that. And if anything, you can always find ways to make the wig have the right look that you want it to. But yeah, so there's that. I decided to keep the wig on because there is one other piece, and that's my hat. Now this isn't exactly what I wanted, but for the sake of argument, it's gonna work. So see? Take a look at that. I can move my hair back. There. So see how that works? Now, at that point, I don't have to cut the bangs if I don't want, because as you can see, the hat is actually keeping it from moving. And I do still have the hair right there, so I'm going to move that back. And since it's a long wig, I'm going to do like I have Sephiroth's hair right there. I'm going to hang it up. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the camera, but or the computer camera screen. But so yeah, this is how this is going to look, and yeah. So what do you think? It's cute, isn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. And I could just have this in the front and have the hair in the back, and I can even I know I'm talking a lot. I could, if I so desired, tilt it and have it like this. What do you think? I know, it's so weird, isn't it? I love it though. I love how this is going to turn out. I love how this is going to look. But we're not done yet. We have two more pieces. Two more pieces to go through. One I'm trying on, the other one I'm just showing you what it is so that you know what it is. So, here we go. Okay, you can have a Victorian queen without having tights. Yeah, they're just black. Granted, you're probably not going to see my legs because the dress I'm getting is a full-length dress. I mean, it's going to go all the way down to the floor, and I have to get some platform shoes, which I have on order, because I am so short I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to trip and fall flat on my face, and that's not going to be very dignified. But I'm still going to have these in case. You never know. I might need them for something else. Last item, and it's not really the grand finale, but I like them. They're so cute. So the people I bought the parasol from, they are a goth store on eBay. Again, it's in the description and below. And there's a really good reason why I'm not showing you my hands or talking with them right now. Because I have these. They are lace gloves. They're black. So I thought they would be really cute with the outfit whenever I get it. Because the style I'm going for, it's all mostly black Of course, with the white hair will be the nice contrast for it. And the dress I'm getting has some dark olive green, like, accents to it. It might not even be accents, it just might be like the overlay, like how the back of it looks and maybe a little bit of the front. So, I kind of wanted to kind of stay in the same dark vein, same dark theme. So I got these. I didn't want to do regular gloves because every other character except for CL and Snake has gloves. So, I wanted to use something that would be a little bit better. I can't believe I got this thing on the pinky. Anyway, yeah, so that is my accessory haul. See? And that looks totally stupid. I may have to turn these inside out. And cut that piece off. So yeah, these didn't cost that much. The parasol I think was the parasol was 30. These I think were only 10. And as you can see, they fit my hand, so they're perfect. And they're comfortable, actually. They're not that bad. I'm sure you can get them elsewhere, but they don't seem to be bad quality. They seem to be really good quality. Everything I've gotten, I try to make sure that it's really good quality. The hat wasn't the quality that I was expecting, but for what it's worth, for what it is, it works out just fine. And again, you saw it with the hat, or with the wig, and it worked out just fine. So, yeah. That was my cosplay accessory video with my cosplay room as an attachment. And hopefully you'll see some more soon. I think the next thing that we're gonna go do is the Botanical Gardens. They have a Japanese festival on Labor Day weekend. We'll be hitting there Sunday. And we'll also be going to the Scottish Arms for brunch. So, yes, I get to have Scottish Arms again. I love Scottish Arms. So maybe we'll get to show you a little bit of that. Maybe we'll show you some of the antics we'll get up to, because when we discuss things, especially if we're in costume, we get an audience, kind of. It's just like silly antics. Anyway, I will catch you all later, and have a fantastic day, week, month, or year. Bye, lovelies!